The prediction is this is going to sell out in this show. And when I tell you, it's all about the picture and the price. That's all that I'm just going to cut to the chase. You never hear me say that. It's all about this and that. If you do nothing but recognize that this is a 39-inch slim panel, full 1080p LED HDTV from a brand that is one of the originators of the flat panel business, Proscan. They're one of the originators from the 80s, so I guess it could date back to the 70s and 80s, that did computer flat panel monitors when CRTs were still the trend. 5 flex payments for $69.99 will get this delivered to you, plus tax and shipping, and the shipping is very inexpensive and guaranteed delivery by Christmas Eve. Please welcome Bill Duggan, who is our electronics expert in the world of televisions and also portable electronics.
Who doesn't love TV? I mean, that's just it. And
but
this is the perfect
beautiful
TV. It is beautiful, and that's because it's 1080p. And we've heard of high definition, and just, you know, anything above 720 is high definition. 1080p is the highest quality you can get out there. So you really get a beautiful, rich picture. But you see how it's mostly picture? We're talking about being slim panel. It's slim panel. It's a slim bezel. So that means less big, bulky electronics and more TV. I'm going to bring out actually an older bezel just so I can show you what we used to settle for. I mean, look at that big, clunky piece of plastic versus what you're getting. I mean, that just means, again, more image. I mean, you don't have to deal with this. This takes up more space in a cabinet or on a built-in. This is less space, and you get more image, which is what we all want. We all want more of the game. We want more of that, you know, football game. We want more of that competition show. And even if you're just making that minor upgrade, because 32-inch TVs...
That's not so minor.
Well, that's just it. I mean, 32-inch TVs are the most popular size out there. You're still getting 50% more TV. And Bill, you were talking about how Proscan was known for monitors. You can make this your computer monitor if you like. You have a VGA port. You have 3 HDMI ports. The most popular computer monitor size out there, by the way, 15 inches. This is over 575% more computing space if you wanted to make it your computer monitor or watch a movie on your computer, but on the Proscan TV.
So now listen, full HD LED backlit panel. There are 3 HDMI inputs, so you can have a variety of different electronic gadgets plugged into it for playback, like your computer, your camera, your video cam, whatever you've got that's got an HDMI. The slim panel design and the fact that it qualifies to be energy efficient will let you get really close to it and not feel like it's a microwave, because sometimes some of those televisions just radiate heat. You could mount it on the wall. Now, it's lightweight enough, because you want to do it, or should I do it?
I got it right here.
Oh, here, look.
15 pounds.
I mean, it's 15 pounds. So if your husband is saying, I'm taking command of the living den or the living room for, you know, the big game or the football season, you can go into the bedroom. You can have this in the bedroom. You could move it to another room, to the guest room.
The kids' room.
It's all about this. $349.95 for a 39-inch flat screen LED television.
Get it home for $70. Try it out. If you don't fall in love with that picture, which you're going to because it's full 1080p, it's fresh, it's sharp. And remember, LED televisions, you go to the big box stores and you're like, plasma, LCD, LED? LED is more energy efficient. LED is those light emitting diodes that give us those richer colors, the brighter reds, the darker darks. So it's just a better viewing experience. And it allows it to be that slim panel. We'll show it to you from the side. At its thickest, it's about 3 inches deep, but like right there, look at how slim that is. I mean, that's perfect. I'm going to cross, sorry, but I want you just, here, I'm going to hold up a dime, just so you can see some size comparison. I mean, it's about 3 dimes deep. You can easily wall mount this. Have the kids been bugging you about wanting a TV for their room, or for their gaming system, or just to have fun? This is that perfect upgrade. Or maybe you want to upgrade your parents' TV, because, you know, grandma and grandpa, they do most of the days now, they sit around and watch TV. They love watching their programs and their shows. This is a great TV for them. We just actually upgraded my mother with the TV, and she was like, I don't want a lot of buttons, I don't want a lot of, you know, she didn't want a lot of smart aspects and all of that. And the thing is, this TV would have been perfect for her. But talk about versatility, talk about wanting those smart TV features. Your TV is as versatile as the inputs that you have. You have all these great inputs. You have your component and your VA, because you have your component. You have 3 HDMIs, so you can turn it into your DVR, your Blu-ray player, your gaming system, even for your PC. So that allows you to just have tons of versatility with this. I mean, press of one button, I'm going to show you right over here. We'll change our input. We're going to go back over to here. We can have our gaming system, our movie. We've hooked it up to our PC. Guess what? That turned our TV into a smart TV with the press of a button.
Do you know, I went out with Connie Craig for Black Friday. We went out midnight. We did it. We've never done it before. I wanted to be in the chaos. I wanted to see what was going on. I could have bought a 42-inch television, a name I have never heard in my life, for $400. That was a flat panel. So it was a little bit larger than this. This is a Proscan. Oh, by the way, and Black Friday, they don't give you flex pay. That's the big deal here. You don't have to stress that we're going to charge your credit card. Where are you? Well, hey, Bill.
Hi,
How'd
Bill.
you get inside the TV?
How are you?
And it's magic, too. No, to be very serious, to get this home for $69.99 on a credit card payment means you're not paying interest on that whole charge the first month that it hits your charge card. FlexPay is something that we originated 37 years ago, July. You're not going to find that kind of an opportunity right now. And I know that you might be... I want you to cruise around the internet and I want you to Google Proscan. I want you to see how long they've been in business, and I want you to see some of the product that they are attributed to creating back before anyone knew what a flat screen was. They were the leaders. We went to them. I'm going to be honest with you. There are 600 of these. That's all we have for the entire viewing community, which spans 96 million homes at any given time. And look at what Blu-ray looks like.
I mean, that's just it. You hook up your Blu-ray player, you hook up your computer, you have versatility with it. But what's really important is the size, because you know we all have those cabinets, we all have those spaces in our bedrooms. I'm going to read off you some of these dimensions. It's about 35¼ inches wide, and with the stand, it stands about 23½ inches tall. Without the stand, it's only about 21 inches tall, because remember, maybe you want to upgrade from that 32-inch that's in the cabinet or in the living room and give yourself a little more, not just 37 inches, but 39 inches. And this upgrade, by the way, that's a 50% upgrade in terms of movie watching and entertainment, because if you were around this weekend and you might have been snowed in like many of us out there, you were watching a lot of TV, and you wanted to watch a lot of TV on a nice TV. And maybe this is the upgrade in your bedroom, because you still have that big tube television, which is deep, and it's taking up dresser space or cabinet space. You can upgrade to this. Again, it's 15 pounds. If you want to move it around, take it from room to room. We're going to show it to you again. Well, we actually did from the side. It's really lightweight. It's easy. It's LED, energy efficient. And Proscan has given us the versatility of having all these different ports at our disposal. I mean, look how thin that is. You can put this up on a wall or wall mount it. And maybe you want to put this, down in the kids' playroom. So they have their TV, and your nice big TV is not going to be destroyed, and they can have fun with this. It's versatile. It's a great gift to give to someone, too. Because how often are we in front of our TVs? First thing I do in the morning is I get up, I turn on the TV, I go to the coffee pot. I mean, it's as simple as that.
I want you to think about when LED televisions first came out. Every one of us has been blinded with the ads. We were blinded with Black Friday. We all went out. If we didn't go out, we didn't want to fight the crowd. We just saw what was happening. You can go into the big box stores. There are hundreds of televisions, and they range in price. They range in, comparison. This is 39 inches diagonally. It is probably the most common size television for the living room, up to 42 inches. I had a 32-inch television in my living room for the better part of 10 years.
Yeah.
And I was thrilled with it because, you know what? Most home entertainment centers don't give you more space than this to place them in those big entertainment centers. And if you've got a low-profile, more modern, like credenza table, this is going to look so chic with the black bezel for $69.99 a month. It is $50 off for our holiday, special, our holiday pricing. And the best part is this. You don't have to make this decision now. You can buy it now. You can get it home. You can watch TV all through the rest of December into January. If you're not crazy with excitement when you see the picture in the image, when it pops up and you turn this television on. Plus, if you work at home, you can use this as a computer monitor.
Completely.
I mean, it's like you saw Bill popped himself up there with a little
and
view
remember,
cam.
if you use this as a computer monitor, you probably have a 15-inch laptop maybe at home, which is one of the most popular sizes. That's 575% more computing experience. And when I talk about versatility, yeah, I'm going to again show you. You have all those HDMI ports, 3 HDMI ports. So what did I do? I've connected my computer to it. So now I'm computing on the big screen. Or better yet, I now have Netflix on my TV. I didn't pay for smart TV prices because I'm bringing them through my TV. You want to talk to family and friends over the holidays, and you can actually hook up your computer to it and have that nice webcam experience because it's now on the big screen TV. It's like they're in the living room with you when you're opening up all the presents on Christmas Day. What did I do? I did not go buy a big smart TV. I bought a TV that had ports that allowed me to customize it to my ability. I wanted to turn it into a smart TV. Press of one button, and now I have my computer stuff right there. I mean, that's just it. I could bring the computer to the front. Everyone could see it.
This is so beautiful to use as a monitor if you work at home. home. Let me recommend that you do this now, and I'll tell you why. We have fewer than 600 now with everyone shopping. By the end of the show, that may not be the case. Remember, too, that people are shopping the internet. We're in the top 10 surfed and shopped websites internationally now at hsn.com, and people love hsn.com because we offer everything from electronics. We have a Canon camera. I spoke to Cameron right before the show that if you took photos or videos with that, to play it back on this television would be unbelievable. You almost could lick the screen and taste chocolate. I mean, would you look at this chocolate dripping off the strawberry?
And Bill, you brought up a great point, because I have a 37-inch TV, a 37-inch TV in my living room, because I wanted it to fit the cabinets I have, the built-ins, that armoire for my entertainment center, and that's why getting that dimension in terms of the size, it's 35¼ inches wide, but you're still getting so much more TV. So the 32-inch diagonal is the most popular out there. You're getting 39 inches, but it's still only about 35¼ inches wide. But look at this bezel comparison too. Remember? You're getting less of this big bulky electronic and you're getting more of this, which allows you to have more screen time in your living room, more screen time in those cabinets and in your bedroom instead of less big electronics. It's a minor comparison, but it makes a big difference because when people walk in, they see more of the TV instead of that big tube television kind of look.
You know, if you own a small little diner or pizzeria and you're looking for a television for, you know, maybe you're trying to get like a sports pizza bar and you want to have TVs all over the place, they're $349. We're highly competitive. On top of that, we're layering in delivery to your home for no extra charge. I know we don't charge an upcharge to get it to your home. We don't care if you live in a classic home or if you live on the 17th or 23rd story of a high-rise in Manhattan. This is the way to go when you're looking for televisions that are quality, that are guaranteed. I would even recommend, for your own sake of well-being, to get that wall mount that's so inexpensive from us. You can go into the big box stores and spend so much more. We'll even give you an item number for that. It's been down at the bottom of the screen throughout the show. And then I mentioned that Canon camera. This has been the #1 selling camera right here on hsn.com. It's an 18 megapixel DSLR camera. Use that in conjunction with this little baby, and it's going to look like you're going to think you're a movie producer.
Well, that's just it. It's going to look great on here because, remember, it's 1080p, full 1080p, because anything over 720 is high definition, but 1080p is the highest of high definition, so it's going to be great picture quality. Also, because it being LED, it's energy efficient. Those light-emitting diodes give us a brighter, fuller picture. And again, if you go to the big box stores, it's like plasma, LCD, LED. Plasmas are gases, LCDs more monitored with lights. This is light-emitting diode technology, which allows it to be more picture. Look at how bright those colors are. Less big plastic, less thickness on the back so you can easily wall mount it. But being a true flat panel TV, you have a 176-degree viewing angle. So even if I'm stuck in the chair right next to the TV, I can still see that beautiful image because there's no bad seat in the house. I mean, yes, we love to sit right directly in front of it like you are at home, but right here, I can see the boats, I can see the buoys, I can see the sunset. There's never
This looks like a painting that's in motion. It looks like a painting where the water has reflection and it's moving. I'm going to tell you something. If you've got a guest house that you're trying to rent out, or maybe you've got, let's say, a piece of beachfront property, maybe you've got, you know, a recreational vehicle where you want a large TV, but you don't want to spend $1,000. This is your television. I mean, it's $349. Most of us spend more than that on bad coffee throughout the month, if you think about it. You know, at some of those places that charge $6 to $10 for a couple of cups of coffee. Really, 30 days, you spend $5 a cup of coffee twice a day. There's your television plus $49.
And how much do we watch TV?
Well,
I mean,
tax.
the kids and the adults, we all love our TV watching experience. So it is a great upgrade. And what a phenomenal gift if you were to give that kid a TV. Or again, you're upgrading for your parents. Or maybe it's for your Uncle Willie who, you know, he's getting older and doesn't get out of the house much. So he watches a lot of TV. And maybe he's been given that hand-me-down TV from everyone else's home. But this TV you can give to him and it's that upgrade.
There's
it's a
no
beautiful
temperature.
Experience.
There's no heat.
Nope, that's LED.
This is so beautifully energy efficient. You know, we have the ability not to make your home HD. We've got like a 720 or standard definition TV. But if we get close enough and we just fill your screen with the image you see here, it'll at least give you a feeling. Like this is in slow motion. You know what? Because of the processor on this television, there's no ghosting.
Right.
Ghosting would be where you see shadows or you see, like, you know, the liftoff of this young boy's legs as he's jumping on this mattress. I mean, this is just a great television. Look at a little puppy. A lot of you like to keep your TVs on for your puppies at home. You know, when you go to work during the day to keep them entertained, and it's energy efficient. I'm telling you, we're pulling out all stops here. It's an LED HD TV, 1080p, 39 inches diagonally, delivered to your door for $349, but better yet, we have it on 5 flexible payments. That doesn't cost you a nickel. It costs you $69.99 a month, each month, charged to your credit card plus the tax, and your delivery to any location in the continental United States for $19.95. I say go for it. And then next month, you can pay off a little bit more and a little bit more, and then it's paid for.
And that's just it. You can't beat up the fact that it's coming to your door. You don't have to deal about the hassles or even the returns. If you're returning it, we'll pick it up at your door. I mean, the best part about it, it is a beautiful large TV. It's in 39 inches diagonal. The game is going to look that much sharper. And you know what? Maybe you know the big game's coming up and you don't want to give up your TV. You're going to have another TV that everyone else can watch, maybe out in the garage or outside. It's that great optional TV. And if you're probably like our house, we never had TVs in our rooms growing up. It was a shame, but probably was for good in the long run. But the thing is, when we got sick and colds, we could easily take that one TV and move it around from room to room. It's really lightweight, 15
pounds. Let's see if it's just because you're working out so hard. This is so light. I'm doing this now, too. Yeah, this is really light.
And the thing is,
you couldn't do this a couple years back.
No, you couldn't. Remember those big tube televisions? And I hate to say it, in my bedroom right now, in my apartment here in Florida, I have that tube TV.
Do you really have a CRT TV?
I do. In the bedroom.
You,
and
of all
actually,
people?
Guess what? I'm losing channels because it's that old technology, and the cable providers are now, it's a nightmare. I want to get an upgraded TV, and this is probably the one I'm going to be getting.
TMI.
Because we just started it. I know. Keep my bedroom talk out of the TV. But that's just it. I mean, that's a great way to upgrade. And what's the best part about getting rid of that tube television? You know how deep those are when they sit on your credenzas or they sit on your dressers? They really take up a lot of deep space. This, at its thickest, is about 3.5 inches deep. That's the thinnest, and you go down a little bit deeper where you hit the stand, it's about 3 inches deep. But then with the stand, it's about 8 inches. And I want you to know these, I mean, look at how slim that is. I mean, and still so lightweight. That's because it's LED. Oh, here we go.
I even gave you a ruler. There's your
there.
HDTV ruler.
See, it's about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches right there at the top. And if we go down to where some of the ports are, it gets to about 3 inches. But that is just the versatility of this television.
Put up against the wall, it's going to look like a picture hanging on the wall.
And you know why it's going to look like a picture? It's because of that slim bezel. Because you have more image and less of that big plastic. And remember, you're still getting all those great options and sources. You have 3 HDMI ports, so you have stuff for your cable box, for your Blu-ray player, for a gaming system if you like. Even a connection, a VGA port if you want to hook up your computer directly to it or go through HDMI. This is that versatility that we have. I mean, I'm going to tell you, this is not a smart TV. And some people don't want smart TVs because guess what? They don't want to pay smart TV prices. But by having that connection of HDMI and having the 3 HDMIs, I can hook up a Roku, I can hook up something else to do it, I can hook up my computer to it and turn it in to that device. My computer...
Well, some of you may have an Apple TV box, or some of you may have a streaming device. Why do you want to pay the premium for a smart TV when for, I don't know, they're anywhere from $89 to $129, you can buy your own, and that way if they upgrade those little smart boxes, you can buy a new one. I mean, I love this television. You know, people have often asked me, Bill, do you like everything you present on television at HSN? And I would lie to you if I said yes, because it would not be true. I just don't. There's some things I don't like. But my job is to give you a great presentation. But then our customers also have told me that I've met during like one of our recent conferences where we had a bunch of customers come to Tampa. You'll always know when I really like something. I really like this television. It meets all the qualifications, in my opinion, to be a great gift for yourself, a great purchase for you. Why? The product is superior. It is not an off-brand. It is a crystal clear. You know, when you can't see pixels, that's the little dots, the matrix that make up the image, you know it's a great image. So that's the first thing you look for. Second, $349. I mean, you're paying less than you would for like a little... I mean, this is half the price of the leading tablet in the industry.
Well, that's just it. Get it home for the one flex pay and see if you like it. You're going to fall in love with it because you're going to have upgraded that viewing, watching experience. Maybe this is the one you have in your little breakfast nook that you watch all the time when you're cooking and cleaning and doing stuff in the kitchen. It's a great upgrade because even without the stand, it's about 20 inches tall. So we were talking about getting my mom a new TV because she has a CRT TV in her kitchen. And it's it's bulky, and that's the one that everyone takes from room to room. And we're like, we got to get you a flat panel. It just takes up less space. You get more prep surface back on your countertop. There's not a bad seat in the house because you have that 176-degree viewing angle. It's a true flat panel. It's energy efficient. It's high definition, that full HD LED backlit panel, the 3 HDMI ports, the slim panel design, which gives you more TV instead of less plastic, and then you have that Energy Star qualified. So yes, if you do leave your TV on for your pets, you're not alone. I've done it. I mean, it's not going to run up your electricity bill. It stays cool to the touch, but you're always getting a beautiful, crisp, vivid image.
I feel like my hand is soaking wet from watching the water droplets splashing out of that bowl of tomatoes.
You want that chocolate to come back. I want that.
I do.
Good.
But it looks so believable. It looks so three-dimensional.
We talked about processors before, and you see how he's about to spray the hose right there. You don't have any ghosting image right here. It's in slow motion, but it's crisp. It's visual. So whether you're watching high action or a game, you're going to still be able to follow the puck and see what's going on. And that's what I just love about this. At this price, you can have this as your backup TV. You can upgrade your TV. Get it delivered directly to your home. Have it there as that gift that you want to give. Just put a bow on it or wrap it up, or better yet, when they wake up in the morning, they come down and they're like, do we get a new TV? That's awesome, because we're going to watch so much TV this winter season. We're going to be inside more. It's cold. It's snowing already. So, I mean, if you can upgrade it, because remember that 32-inch, small little difference, you would think 32 to 39, but it's 50% more TV, and it's just going to be a better TV image because it's a newer model.
Well, this is your opportunity, and I'm going to make you an offer that you can't resist, darling. What I want you to do is I want you to consider ordering the television for that bedroom that you know you want your own television in there, but you don't want to spend $1,000. That your big investment TV should be for the great room where most people gather. This is going to be that television that's yours, that's private, that's personal, that's special, that when you turn on television at night, you're not watching the old TV, you're watching the same quality television you expect in your great room, but just the right size, the proportionate size for your master, your guest room. I'm here to tell you it's a Proscan, it's an LED backlit, super energy efficient, 1080p television, and you get it for $69.99 on your credit card.
Actually, you brought up a great point. You have in your guest room the old CRT TV, the old tube television, and when company comes over, the in-laws or people come to visit this holiday season, are you like, oh, you feel bad because you got the nice TV in your room, and they got the nice TV in the living room, and they get the old TV in their guest room? Upgrade that TV. Enjoy it for the holiday season. You're going to fall in love with it. If not, you know, you got the extended holiday return policy with HSN, but I mean, you're really going to love having that sharper, richer LED image. I bet when you get this home, you'll be like, I want this in my room. And so you can really enjoy it.
Well, anyway, you know what? Listen, the best news is you have until the end of January of 2014 if you should change your mind if you're buying it for yourself. But let's say your daughter's been saying, Mom, I want my own TV. I don't want to listen to all that stuff that you listen to. Children are that way when they're teenagers. Give her what she wants. Enjoy the purchase. I know she'll enjoy the gift. And you know what? Whoever the gift recipient is, if you're giving this as a gift, will think you spent so much more than you are.
You shouldn't have.
Because it's only $349.95. Bill, thank you very much for coming in. I know that you were working early in the morning last night. And also, I want to show you this camera.